I believe. Yeah,
Number
Rice is
one
first seed.
Rock Paper Smash Bill performer. So we have who?
Now, last time these two fought, it's been a while. I do know one set, it was at the first Pappies. Rice went Bowser against Rude, but that was a long time ago, and Rude was not the PR threat he is now. Rude's grown a lot since then.
Yeah, Rude has come a very, very long way in NorCal, taking really solid sets off people, improving his Bayonetta along the way.
And Rice was looking for that dunk at the very end.
And these two, I think, they've only played a couple times. I believe they're 1-1 against each other. It's been a couple months since we actually saw them interact.
And actually, Rude
last.
took a set off. Oh, right, I remember, because Rice was drunk and playing Ganon. I mean, that was a part of the thing. Drunk Rice Ganon is still really strong.
That was the same night that Rude beat XX as well. Beat XX's Diddy and something, I believe.
Yeah, I think he also beat his Fox. I don't know. He was camping out on a tree on Duck Hunt. That's all I know.
Mario and Fox, I want to say. Or his Falcon and his Fox, something like that.
Not to take away from that win, but...
Yeah, but anyway, you know, Rude has definitely been putting in work these past few months, but he's kind of getting worked by Rice right now. That pivot down throw, not really going to lead him to anything except an equalization from Rude. That might actually be a stock, but no.
So close.
Not able to find the upper, and the landing down smash. Good stuff from Rice, recognizing that Bayo is going to have that end lag. A lot of players are aware of the fact that Bayo has end lag after using specials, but the fact that she travels so far very often just sort of makes it irrelevant. Like, yeah, she has lag on her side B, but she just shot all the way across the stage, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, in that situation, we actually saw Rude landing with Witch Time to try to, quote, negate the end lag, but then Rice recognized that and then down smash just at the right time as soon as the counter went away.
You also, to negate that end lag too, you also have to, the Witch Time timing isn't actually that straightforward. I believe you have to, like, Witch Time while landing, if that makes sense, rather than, like, if you just Witch Time in the air, you'll just Witch Time and then still have the lag after you land.
Oh, I see.
So it needs to be, like, I don't know if it's some kind of buffer situation, but it has to be, like, during your landing and coming into contact with the ground. There's actually a lot of interesting Bayo stuff that gets overlooked. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff about this character that gets overlooked because of how frustrating she is, to be honest, and how simple some of the combos can seem.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I find that when people complain about characters like, oh, she just did Bayo things and beat me, it's like, well, maybe they're beating you because you're categorizing all the things they're doing as Bayo things, as opposed to really understanding how the character works.
Generic Bayo nonsense.
Yeah, like, how do you expect to counterplay something if you're not even mentally distinguishing it?
Like, really interesting thing. We haven't seen Rude do it too much. Like, Bayo can, she can double up B without jumping.
Yeah, doesn't she up B and then jump and then up B again immediately, or is it like...
I think, somehow you use like a buffer on the... And Rice, by the way, cleanly taking that game one. Sorry, to overlook. Yeah, I think it's like up B, and then she up B's out of the jump so fast or something like that it doesn't use the second one. And so you see only a few Bayonetta players really take huge advantage of it. You'll see like Captain Zack double up B while recovering and then still jump aerial. But you know, there's a lot of interesting sort of unique things this character does that I think unfortunately is under discussed because of the emphasis on Witch Time in her combos.
Yeah. That good old witch cheddar or whatever, the cheese that people hate dealing with so much, as they say.
I'm definitely interested to see if Rude is able to make a couple adjustments, because right now it seems like Rice has a pretty solid control of this game. He has an idea of specifically of where Rude is going to try and land and how he's going to try and retreat after he drops his combos. And so Rice is doing a pretty decent job already of getting out of the couple of punishes that Rude has gotten. And then just able to find the punish as Rude tries to finish out his aggression. He hasn't quite perfected the safe pressure style that we've seen some of the top level Bayos take advantage of.
And right now, using these platforms on Battlefield, and this is Rude's counterpick here, choosing to take Mario to try platforms. A risky pick, honestly. Like, I know he does like being able to use these platforms as a player. Like, oh, that was so scary. But already eating 100% because of it.
Nah, maybe he couldn't up air up B there, but from the top platform, I would have thought he would just up air B, probably for a kill. Okay, landing with the down air there. Rude, I think he seems a little hesitant to go for the Witch Time now. He's tried it once this set and like once or twice the previous set, and it hasn't really worked out.
Yeah.
Rice has been pretty good about not giving it to him because he doesn't have Future popping off in the background there.
I mean, they were trying to nominate a pop offer, and it looks like Future is more than happy to take on the role. With that being said, actually, Rude taking the lead right now, I believe, with that edge guard back air.
Yeah, Rude doing a pretty solid job of diving, not getting caught with too much of the nonsense this time around. And ooh, his follow-ups are definitely looking better this game too, both in terms of like, just as I was saying that having them complete and also not getting punished at the end of them. But
oh, looking like Brawl right now, and he's still alive.
This is Bayonetta.
Bayonetta with biggest recovery distance.
From the depths of oblivion.
Like that.
Rude
That
has
is
found his way back to the stage, and
that is villager level distance. Okay,
Oh.
finally getting the up smash. Villager level distance on a character that's like actually lethal all around the recovery.
villager level distance with unchallengeable hitboxes. The
Yeah,
entire way.
it's like imagine if during Villager's recovery he was also like PK Thunder 2 all the way up. And that's kind of to give you an idea of how scary it is to deal with a recovering Bayonetta.
Man, I miss exploding balloons.
Oh, only
Anyway.
you. Only you do.
So right now, Rice is sort of bringing the stock back, but Rude is doing a pretty solid job of keeping him off stage, looking for that
Oh.
nasty nair, and
Oh,
right back in.
he is dead. He already had to use one of his up Bs while edge guarding.
I mean, normally I feel bad, but
That was a little bit greedy of Rude to go out there for that. And I mean, if you're gonna make that sort of play, you need to be prepared for your opponent's counter reaction, right? You need to be prepared to hit that tech at a moment's notice, and unfortunately, wasn't quite ready for the up B.
very rare to see a Bayo Gimp, by the way.
I mean, yeah.
I'm almost
Well, I mean, normally it's QB and he's just SDing.
the self Gimp, but
he's
it beats him to it.
I mean, you know what's the incredible thing is like QB was here just for like one tournament and he already SD'd more than legit has this year. Like, I'm not even kidding. You can watch the pod.
Maybe just something about the NorCal space. It's something in the air here.
No, apparently he does it everywhere.
Does-
Like that's just the QB special. Is he just kills himself one of the two stocks every game?
Oh, and okay.
Oh.
I think that combo works better on fast followers.
Okay.
Yeah, the fair reset. In theory, that combo would have taken him all the way to the right side blast zone, and he would just fair him off. But not going to connect on Mario this time.
A little bit more of a floating.
Oh, tried to wait out the air dodge.
Oh, and he still lived though. He
That was
came-
smart stuff, though.
Yeah, that was smart stuff. Rice though flying out of range of the up smash.
I think Rice there was trying to wait out the air dodge and then find the fair landing punish on that platform.
Yeah.
Instead, though, why would Bayonetta air dodge when she has a wish time?
I mean, that's the thing. She has two defensive options, and one of them is really, really scary to trigger.
Okay, Rice taking a little bit of gun damage, down about 40% right now, but only 1 or 2 hits away from putting Bayonetta in a pretty similar situation. And right now it's actually interesting because when they're both at high percent, Bayonetta starts to become, I don't want to say less of a threat, because she can still definitely find kill combos, but she's not scary in the same way, and that you don't feel like you're dying early anymore. You have to especially watch out.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Ooh, nice pivot up smash, because in that situation, right, the back throw, it wouldn't have killed Rude, but would have set him up for an edge guard, which was one of Rice's more specialties.
Yes.
So spot dodge, expecting that, getting caught by a pivot up smash instead.
Rice doing a good job here too of keeping his combos tight, not letting any free wish twists come out of a greedy Mario follow-up. And see right there, if he was just a little slow there, I'm pretty sure Rude would have been mashing that wish twist right out.
Can we agree how gross that was? That he spot dodged. Oh. Okay.
Don't even have time to build up hype for a moment like that.
Yeah, like I wanted to think about how gross the first thing was, and then Rice just ones up himself immediately.